That's what this keynote is all about, anticipation. Hi everyone, welcome. First of all, I'd like to thank Tallinn University and the organizers of the World Disability Day for having me, for having us. It's great to be here, first time in Tallinn and really enjoying it. Today I'm going to talk, I'm going to take you onto my learning journey. I want to challenge your thoughts, challenge your mind, but also give you insights and give you my own perspective of anticipatory design and predictive UX. I'm a Dutch-based, Amsterdam-based product designer, currently working at Travelbird. Travelbird is an online travel company. And I did my thesis and my master's digital experience design in Hyper Island, Manchester, at which I also wrote about anticipatory design. And this keynote is all about the learning journey and the things I have found and the design considerations I have. So I hope I can spark your minds, and I hope you are triggered after this keynote to pick this topic up and to dive into the world of predictive UX and anticipatory design. So every designer starts with a problem to solve, right? And the problem we have nowadays is that we have an overload of information, notifications. Tech is all around us, and every device wants our attention, from the Apple Watch to the mobile phone to whatever sound come up. And our brain is not used to that, and that's why we make bad decisions in the end. Did you know that we make over a day like 35,000 decisions? Most of them are not conscious, but a lot of them are. And this crazy amount of decisions of should I take a snack or not, or should I pick up my phone or not? These decisions cause us a cognitive overload, what makes us like really fatigued, and that's why we make worse decisions during the day. So when I start my day, I think, oh, I'm gonna eat healthy tonight, and once I'm done with working, I'm like, okay, I'm going to a snack bar, I'm done with it, you know. So and that's one result of the crazy amount of decisions we have to make. Now, I was triggered by this number, and I thought, okay, what is a possible solution for this? And anticipatory design is, in my view, a solution for this, because it's all about design that's one step ahead. And before I go to anticipatory design, I want to emphasize that choice is good, but choice can also be very painful. I mean, look at this picture. Most of us have faced such a situation that you go out for groceries, you stand in the grocery store, and then you see all those options and think, oh my God, what I'm gonna pick, you know, what I'm gonna eat. And that is the negative effect of choice, because choice can lead to paralysis. So we see so many food that you think, okay, I don't know anymore what to take. Or it can lead to anticipated regret. So yeah, I picked that chocolate bar, but maybe in hindsight, it was better to pick another one. And that can ultimately lead to self-blame. And since this is the World Usability Day, we want to make people's lives better. And that's why I want to pitch the idea of anticipatory design, because I want a future without choice. I want technology to decide on my behalf. I mean, my iPhone has my data, Google has my data. Why don't they proactively anticipate on my patterns? So I want to shift in UX from help me make decisions to make decisions for me. And so if you look at the definition of anticipatory design, it's a design pattern that moves around learning via Internet of Things, predicting via machine learning and AI, and anticipation. So it's all about presenting the right features at the right moment by thinking ahead in name of the user. Now, the concept of anticipation is not new. It's been there for a while, and if you look at applications for example like Google Trips, they already anticipate by scanning your email box and show you all the reservations, things you may like, and you can even download the map. Nest, for example, a perfect example of how a device anticipates anticipate by putting the right temperature in the right time. So if I leave, it saves energy. If I come back, it warms the house up. And of course, the Apple Watch. And I think especially the latest iOS update has made a big leap in making the Apple Watch smarter, and now it really tries to, anticipate next actions. So Travelbird, I want to talk a bit about Travelbird because I'm really passionate about the company, and I'm really passionate about the travel industry. Because if you look at traveling, even a few days ago when I traveled to Tallinn, I was really stressed, anxious. I had a connected flight, needed to go to another plane and gate, and I was like, okay, what do I have to do? I want a clarity. So at Travelbird, we want to have that our travelers can focus on the joy and the fun instead of being stressed all the time. So that's why our mobile team and travel experience team have designed a nice app that helps them along the way. So it anticipates on their location. So for example, if I'm at the airport, then it will show proactively a notification when the time has changed, when the gate has changed, but it will send it, the timing is really important, it will send it before I even think of it. Or if I arrive at my destination, that they immediately give like directions to the cab, or directions to the hotel, or a link to an Uber or something. And of course, if they are at the hotel, as a travel company, you want to know if the traveler is happy. So we first send a review card so they can give feedback to us, and maybe we can improve their lives. So this is a bit of anticipation in action, but there are a lot of pros and cons if you look at anticipatory design and predictive user experiences. Because let's start first with the good points, because if everything is anticipated, we make less decisions, and we have a seamless experience. And because we don't need to make decisions, we don't have to make decisions, we can focus more on things we really like. But in order for systems to really anticipate in the right way, because if a system will anticipates my need badly, then I'm not interested in me. I lost my trust. So I need to be fully transparent, and that means I will need to give all my data to the AI or to my watch or whatsoever, and you need a lot of trust to give all your data to such a system. The experience bubble. So Eli Pariser explained the phenomenon of the filter bubble that's online, at which you stay in your own reality, your own truth. But I think the same can apply if we live in a world where everything is anticipated and predicted for us, and that we lose ourselves in the same patterns. So I think there's also a challenge over there. And we have alienation of human capabilities. So what happens if we outsource every task to AIs? What happens with our understanding of the task itself? Will we understand the meaning behind the process, the meaning behind the tasks? What will it do with our understanding? I think that's also a really interesting question to raise in this. So after my research, I spoke with several experts from Google Alphabet to Uber, and I have 7 design considerations for you creatives to take into account if you want to go along with this. First one is focus on extended intelligence instead of artificial intelligence. There's a lot of going on between robotics and AI replacing us instead. But if you look at the concept of technology and the relation we have with technology, technology has always been an extension of our capabilities. So I'm urging or trying to motivate others to position more towards extended intelligence instead of AI. Responsive algorithms. So now algorithms are quite binary. You like something or you don't like something. If I buy something for my nephew online, the next day I will see the same ad on Google, and the algorithm doesn't understand that I bought it for my young nephew. It has troubles with understanding the context. And I think there's something in, creating a relationship by also giving feedback to the algorithm that you can say. So you say the next day, oh yeah, you see the advertisement, and you say, okay, this is not wrong because I bought it for my nephew. So the algorithm learns from me as well. So it will be more two-way stream. This one is very important. I think to all the people I've spoke with, they were a bit anxious about losing control. And I think keeping the user in control, having an opt-out or having an opt-out function is really important in gaining trust and also gaining acceptance for these kind of automated experiences. And design against the experience bubble. So maintain always a sense of discovery in experiences or incorporate human error, because in the end, curiosity is what drives us. Otherwise, we become robots, right? Point 5 is personality, make interactions more human-like. What I don't understand now, you saw the picture in the beginning of the slide, and it was about the movie Her. Who have seen the movie Her? Quite a lot. Who the people who didn't see it, go watch it. It's so an intriguing movie in so many ways and on so many levels. And you see a guy interacting with an AI, but that AI is really, is really aware of his personality and has also its own personality. And that is something that I miss right now. Because if I talk to Siri or if I talk to Google Home, I hear like a robotic voice. I'm like, I don't relate to you. You're just, my slave. And I think in about 5 years, with all the technological advancements, we don't care how much gigabyte is on our phones. But we care more about the personality and the way we can interact with that device. The technology will disappear because it's a never-ending story. It will, it will get smarter than us, but I think there's more to it, to having a good relation with it. Context is key for meaningful anticipation. So this is all about technology, understanding the context. So algorithms lack also empathy, and there's a big challenge over there. And then we have the last point, and that is create hierarchy for multi-user experiences. So picture this. What if a man wants the temperature in the house on 21 degrees, but a woman wants it on 20 degrees? Who should the AI pick? Is the woman the one who's in the lead, or is the man who is in the lead? And how will the AI respond? I think that's also really, if you want an automated and really seamless experiences, you should take into account a hierarchy or a coping mechanism for multi-user scenarios. So this was anticipatory design in a nutshell. I mean, 30 minutes, 25 minutes, 10 minutes, 50 minutes is too little. I've started an anticipatory design movement to gather all information and all insights. So I hope you guys can visit that and leave your feedback. And for now, I want to thank you all and hope see you soon.